has been working to get the slopes open for what they're calling White Friday. And it's all thanks to the help of those snowmaking machines. The artificial snow will allow operators to open at least 3 runs starting November 28th.
All right, Bruce Hafner up in the beautiful skies this morning. He joins us live from the Penguin Air News Chopper. And Bruce, both you and I got to do something really cool for a great group of kids recently, something you have done several times.
Yes, Scott, the Sky Kids organization that we've been invited to be part of, it's the most meaningful thing I do with the Penguin Air News Chopper every year. And now we're doing it twice a year, which is even more exciting for me. And Scott, we were able to get you out there this year. Check this out, folks. We flew big planes, little planes, and even a penguin, news chopper that is, all to take special needs kids on their first flight.
What's the best part of this event? I think it's the smiles on these kids' faces, not only after they've flown, but just anticipating flying. A lot of these kids will never ever have a driver's license, but the day they get to fly an airplane, it is way cool.
About 20 of us pilots got together with the Sky Kids organization to share our love of flying with these cool kids and their families. Steve Snyder is a captain for Southwest Airlines, and a special feeling for donating his time and his own airplane came during one of his Sky Kids flights.
He had a great smile on his face the whole time, and we were about 15 minutes into the flight coming back to the airport, and he turned to me with the biggest grin I've ever seen, and he said, "Steve, this is the best day of my life." I will never, ever forget those words from a kid that doesn't have very many good days at all.
We flew close to 130 kids out of the Scottsdale airport, and on one of my flights, 8-year-old Mirinda said something I will never forget.
Best day ever!
I'm Bruce Hafner, flying the Penguin Air News Chopper. Best day ever. What do you think of that? I mean, how many kids say that to you? And you know what? The bottom line is the parents and the families that I take up with the kids, they're as enjoyable as the kids themselves. You learn about a lot about yourself when you do those kinds of things. And Scott, as you know, it was just a great event. It's always a great event. We look forward to every time we get to do that. So kids, good job up here in the Penguin Air News Chopper. I just love looking at their faces when they're sitting next to me and they're just taking it all in. Imagine your first flight in a helicopter with such a view and all this equipment, and it's just amazing. I just watch them, and they just are taking it all in, and sometimes they'll tug on my sleeve and ask me a question and stuff, and it's just, once again, the most meaningful thing I do with the Penguin Air News Chopper.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. One of the kids I took up, I let him fly for a little bit.
Yeah.
He landed the plane and
Oh,
took
he's fine.
off. Yeah.
Scotty took a nap in the back.
But I have to say, Bruce, the one day I went up with you, I said, too, that was the best day of my life. So I understand what they say.
Hey, every day I get to do this, it's the best day of my life.
Yeah, right?
Exactly.
You're living the dream. But sincerely, we were all glued to the monitors in here. Such a heartwarming story, Bruce. Thank you for sharing that with us.
You bet.
This is great.
You bet.
Yeah, that's a great thing, Steve, and the folks that do put that together, they do it twice a year.
It's just really incredible. And to see their eyes light up like that.
Nothing better.
Well, the other thing,
and they get a little certificate and a little set of wings. They can put
cool.
on their shirt, after the flight.
The other thing, too, for those who don't actually know Bruce personally, that's what Bruce Hafner is all about. I mean, he's that kind of guy off the air. So if you wonder, yes, he's an amazing dude. Hey, let's go ahead and talk about your morning commute. Do you take the State Route 51? Some good news, bad news.